It's Ashley from Ash Cash Budget here. I just want to take a minute to talk to you guys and maybe show you a couple things that I did. First things first, I went to stock up on some food. I just gotten my grocery budget and I went over. I had to take the $20 that I had put into my fund money and put it towards the groceries. So I went over, but I stuck with the envelope system. I didn't pull out my debit card. I just had to rearrange some things and take the $20 that I had in my envelope and put it towards the groceries. We were actually running pretty bare, so it was a huge, huge stock up. And I'm glad I got some of the things. I need to watch it better next time. So I got this big thing of 4.5 pounds of hamburger, and I went ahead and I cooked it because usually I only use hamburger for the most part with my chili. So I've also bought beans, and when I have the next day I have it off, I'm going to prep a bunch of beans. But I have a couple beans here I already had, and that way this cooked meat is already ready. I can crumble these up because they're pretty flat. They should crumble pretty easily. Put it in the crock pot and have a meal pretty fast. Here is all the cooked up eggs. There's a cat. I made 15 eggs for a total of 5 sandwiches. See, for my meals for work, I like to make sure I get enough protein, so each sandwich will have 3 eggs. Like if I'm just at home, I like to have over easy egg sandwiches with 2 eggs. But this is so that I can have meals on the go. And I have an ounce of cheese for each one. I like to toast my bread up so that it's I don't know. I haven't tried it with non-toasted bread, but I think it's pretty good. It turns out pretty good. So I'm just going to put these together. I'll show you how I put them together. So I just go, you know, sliced bread, egg, cheese, egg, cheese, egg, and another slice of bread. And then I'll wrap these all up and put them into the freezer. I'll show you guys that. So I'm sure there's a faster way to do this, but I really love using this little egg pan. I think it makes the perfect shape for my sandwiches. To make it go a little bit faster this time, I would do it in that first, and when I would go to flip it, I'd flip it into a bigger pan so I could just keep cracking them and going and going and going. Crack the full egg into the pan, and I would take a fork and kind of scramble just the yolk a little bit and make it marbled inside of it so that they're not scrambled eggs, but the yolk gets cooked all the way through since I'm freezing it. And here they are. They're ready to go into the freezer. I always mark it with the date, what it is, and then I just mark the calories as well so that I have that available. Only 4 fit in one bag, but I'm going to have this in the morning anyway, so that is good, and they are good to go. Another note, I always make sure that, you know, all my stuff is cooled down before I put it together. Like, I don't want the cheese to melt or the bread to get soggy, so I let my ingredients cool before I put it all together. It took about an hour, a little over an hour or so. I'm only just beginning to meal prep like this. Hopefully I accidentally set my smoke detector off from the cooking. It was after I had already turned everything off too. Oops.